It's a true story.
English was incredible.
Hello, music community. Let me turn this volume down a little bit. There we go. Yeah. This is just going to be a quick recent listens video. First of all, we are listening to Kyoko. There you can see the name there, Kyoko. Isn't that a girl's name? I picked this up this morning at Savers. It was $2. I had no idea what to expect, but I like all kinds of music, and it sounds, you know, basically like punk music. So, yeah, I like it. I'm not picky. I literally like all kinds of music. Just a couple others that I picked up on the CD. On CDs especially, I try to pick up bands I've never heard of. Either that or bands I really love. Yeah, two opposite ends of the spectrum. So this is Gigolo Ants. I've never heard of them. Flippin' Out. Looks like it could be cool. And this one is still sealed. Swoon Milk. Yeah, interesting. Those were $2 each at Savers. Now just for some recent listens. We'll stick with CDs for now. For this section, I'm also going to show some tapes and some vinyl. Yeah. One I listened to a while back is Jet, Shine On. I remember liking it, but I don't know that anything necessarily stood out for me. But it's good music. 9 Inch Nails with Teeth. It was a good listen. I don't know that it's their best album by any means, but it definitely has some good tracks on there. Some good tracks on there. I guess this comes out too. Alright. This one was about what I expected. Mark Knopfler, The Rag Picker's Dream, kind of folky music. That was a good listen. Alright, I'm liking this music. Now for some cassettes. This one I listened to a while back in the car. Joe Satriani, Not of This Earth. I really enjoyed this one. And I forgot just how many hits he had. Glenn Frey, Solo Collection. Another good car listen. This one, you know, it was entertaining. It's one of those that I don't know if I'll listen to it again, but Go West, Indian Summer. This one I really liked, actually. Dixie Chicks, Wide Open Spaces. And, I mean, how can you go wrong with this one? Beach Boys, the Great Beach Boys. Not just the Beach Boys, but the Great Beach Boys. I have surprisingly little, or surprisingly few, Beach Boys titles in my collection, in any format. And they're such a good band. Alright, now a little back to the hard side of things. This one I loved. I was kind of excited to find it, actually. Saigon Kick, The Lizard. I really like them. You know, they're more hard rock, but yeah, I really enjoyed the album though. Then we have Lynch Mob, Wicked Sensation. I'm not remembering, because now these are recent listens from, you know, the last few weeks, basically, so some of these I don't remember exactly, you know, what my thoughts were on them, but I remember two of these next three that I'm going to show I really liked, and then one of them was like, eh. I want to say this is one of the ones I really liked. I'm pretty sure. Yes, I'm pretty sure. So, Lynch Mob, Wicked Sensation. I think this was the one that I was like, eh. I was kind of disappointed in it. Contraband. I have coffee jitters there. I was listening to music, and I purchased those first 3 CDs on a coffee run, basically. So, but Contraband, self-titled. I think this one I was kind of disappointed in. Kind of generic hard rock slash hair metal. I wasn't too impressed. This one I remember really liking. I was very pleasantly surprised by this one. Britney Fox. I'm definitely gonna look into their other albums. Poison Heat. The drawings on there remind me of the Garbage Pail Kids. Oh man. Alright, now for some vinyl. Last night, I listened to the first side of this one, and as I was listening to it, I did a little research on him, because, I mean, he's a huge name in music, and yet I know next to nothing about him. So last night I was doing a little research. I discovered he died in 2007 at the age of 56. Yeah. Yeah. This is pretty good. I'm very impressed with this. It ranges from rock to kind of, you know, soft rock, basically. Yeah, but I really like it, which is a good thing, because I've blindly bought several of his albums. Basically, whenever I see one of his albums, I just buy it, because he's such a huge name. So, yeah, it's paying off, because I like it. It's good stuff. Alright. This one, I couldn't get through even the first 2 songs. This was a blind buy quite some time back at Cat's Alley. Fortunately, it was $2. It was a complete blind buy. It looked very interesting. I mean, look at that artwork. It's garbage. It's garbage. First of all, the mixing of it is absolutely horrible. You have the band, you know, playing the music. It sounds like they're. It sounds like you're down the street from a live show, recording it, and so the actual music is sitting way in the background, and then you have the vocals, which is this kind of, I don't know if it's considered a rap or a spoken word or chanting, or I don't know what it is, but the vocals are not very good. And the fact that they're sitting so far above the actual music, let's just say there's too much emphasis on the vocals, not enough on the music. The vocals are basically garbage. I absolutely hated this album. This is only one of about 3 records in my collection that I actually hate. And this is the worst of those 3. This is by far the worst. The others I actually, you know, listened to them all the way through. This one, I couldn't even stomach the first 2 songs. It's just garbage. So, if you're watching this, and you've made it this far through the video, this one is up for grabs. If you want it, you're welcome to it. I will send it as VCLT. You don't have to pay for it. Just be the first one to let me know you want it, and I will send it to you, because I do not want this in my collection. It's a waste of space. Oh, man. But if you like them, you know, that's up to you. I'll skip to this one. This one I've got through the first 3 sides. It's a double LP, Tool, Undertow. For some reason I just stopped before playing the 4th side and haven't gotten back to it yet. But I love Tool. I love Tool. I just wish they were a little more accepting of the way music has gone, and you know, make their stuff readily available digitally, whether it's a streaming service or downloads or whatever. My understanding is that you can't basically get them digitally. I could be wrong about that, but I know you can't stream them, and that's a shame. I mean, I hate it when bands do that, but Tool is so good, you know. Oh man, and that was a bargain one too. I want to say it was like $8 on Amazon Prime with free shipping. This one I was very impressed. I want to say, was it this one? I'm not remembering now, but I loved it. I definitely need to get more of their stuff. I do have one of their other albums that I picked up after this one. I want to say there was a flaw in this one, like I believe it's one of those that towards the edge there's just a little warp that causes it to make a whoomp whoomp sound. Yeah. This is so good. I definitely need to find an upgrade copy of this. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Oh, highly recommended. And I think this is the one that came close to. Some of the tracks came close to disco. I'm pretty sure it was this one, but you know what? Whatever it is, it's good. This I was very, very, very impressed. This was a complete blind purchase. I absolutely love it. Absolutely. The Brothers Johnson, look out for #1. I absolutely love it. So, so good. I think some of these songs lean a little bit towards disco as well. But man. But primarily it's funk. So, oh, so good. So good. If you like funk at all, check this out. And it's kind of funny, because I really trust allmusic.com for album ratings, and this one was rated lower. This is their first album, and this one was rated lower than, I believe, their second album. And I started streaming their second album to see what that one's like. And that one, I mean, I've only listened to the first 2 or 3 tracks on that one, and it's like, meh. But this one grabbed me right away, and to my ears, based on the little I heard of the second album, this one is far better. This is far better. Now, the first track on the second side is Come Together. I appreciate that they attempted a cover of that song, but, well, let's just say it's difficult to cover the Beatles and do it well. I mean, they did it well, but you can't be the original. John Lennon, man, come on. So, some artists you just shouldn't even bother trying to touch, you know? And that's kind of one of them, but anyway, those are just some recent listens for you. Again, we are listening to, let's see if I can dig it out from this file. I'm liking it too. Kyoko, Is That a Girl's Name? I guess I didn't show you the inside, but I like it. Kyoko, Is That a Girl's Name? Alright, well, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.